Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Death's Gambit. You may not have heard of this game. Oh, I gotta turn my controller on. You may not have heard of this game, but it just came out. It's from Adult Swim, which made me a little hesitant, but I bought it anyway. It is basically like half Dead Cells, half Salt and Sanctuary, essentially. Like the aesthetic and the speed is reminiscent of Dead Cells, but it follows the Salt and Sanctuary / Dark Souls. You know, like rest at the place, enemies respawn, endurance, health, vigor, all those stats. So, yeah, let's get right into it. It's got cutscenes, it's got dialogue that's fully voiced except the main character. So I'll fill in that gap. But yeah. I was pretty impressed. I'm actually, you know, it took about like 20 minutes to kind of get the hang of it, but I'm kind of actually impressed with how much I like it since I've been playing it. So we've got different classes. We could be a soldier, assassin, blood knight, wizard, noble, sentinel, acolyte of death. I did a blood knight on my little trial playthrough, which was cool because it had like the Bloodborne rally mechanic is its specialty. So the classes each have their own thing that they can do. I don't know. There is a skill tree. I don't know if it's different from each class. I should probably be like a different kind of person each time. I'm gonna be an assassin. Let's do it. Let's be a finessey sort of assassin. And then I'm going to take the Vados helm because we have 1 vitality, and wearing that helmet will give me +5 vitality, which is health, not equipment load. Right. Let's create it.
Playing dead, were you? Shame it's always the cowards that survive.
Meh.
Sealing the fate of your men, I thought I'd do them a service.
My men, they're all...
Back to Vados. You've an obligation to their families now.
So, yeah. Alright. Ooh, this is my dagger. Action, pretty good. Alright, you can't see my stats, like my health and stamina yet, but we will get there.
Back so soon.
This pain, like I'm burning from the inside out.
Get used to it. This contract will resurrect you in service to me. Rest assured, your mind and actions will be your own. Though why you mortals insist in glorifying a self-aggrandizing host is beyond me. In return, you must do something for me.
What could I possibly do for you?
For time. For now, just sign here. In blood, of course.
Alright, so this is what allows us to come back after death every time. Apparently, you can break the contract at any time. Excuse me. Okay, I can't, like, look at it yet. Oh, now I can. There we go. My contract with death, it keeps me alive until I fulfill my mission. The contract can be canceled at any time, though it'll leave me mortal. I have to be certain that's what I want. So basically, if you cancel death's contract, it's like a 1-life run. So if you die, that's it. But there are benefits to being mortal. I think I saw one skill that's like, if you're mortal, you can get double XP. Eventually. Or stuff. I don't know. I haven't even seen, like, experience as a thing. We're going to equip that helmet, so my health just got a little bit bigger. Very good. The stats are, you know, vitality is your health. That makes it's pretty easy. Strength is your strength. Damage dealt with strength weapons increased by 14% because of my 2 strength. Lets you equip better strength weapons and shields. My finesse is at 7, so damage dealt is increased by 34. Increasing strength, the strong ability seems to really make a lot more of an impact than in, like, Souls games. Like, a 34% boost to damage as a result of just 7 finesse is pretty insane. There's the endurance stat, which is what you think it is. And intellect would be if you're doing magic. Haste is ability cooldown and stamina regeneration rate. I don't know what fee is. Fear. Okay. They don't say anything about fear. Is that like how scared I am, or scared of other people that are scared of me? Maybe they run away and they attack different? I don't know. I've only played the game for about a half hour. I've beaten one boss. And then I was like, I'm going to record it because this game's pretty cool. I like it. I like it enough. And we're going to do it. So our horse comes into play a lot. Like, you have to ride it everywhere. But the way that the level geometry is set up is that, like, you leave your horse at some kind of initial location and then go do a bunch of stuff and then come back to it, and then the horse allows you to go somewhere else and like jump over gaps and stuff. So Leaf of Gaia, this is like a life gem basically. Oh no, it's like a divine blessing. Restores all health and removes minor status ailments. Cool. Yeah, can't kill that. Can't kill my own horse either. Not that I wanted to. I was just curious. But yeah, you leave the horse here. There's also like, you don't have to take it with you everywhere. There are bells scattered around that like you call the horse. So it's not annoying like I thought it might be when I first started, but it was fine. Alright, Crow Plume returns you to the last death idol rested at, basically a homeward bone. And we climb ladders like this. I like the idea of a Souls game. This would be an example of a gap that only a horse can jump. Ooh, we got the short bow. So let me equip that as my second weapon, and then you use it by pressing R2, and the right analog stick aims. And you can, like, move around and do stuff like this. This looks so weird. But that's what it is. Yeah, so then we would go back and get our horse and use it to leap this gap. Alright, and these would be the shrines that we rest at. So we could level up if we had any shards at all, which we don't. And yeah, we'll be seeing how combat works in just a second here. So yeah, I'm glad the horse just is kind of this background thing that's not important. I was worried I was going to have to, like, take care of it the whole time. You can use it to, like, run people over, which is cool. But some enemies are too big to take damage from a charge, which is dumb. Oh, I do have a shield. Interesting. Fight me. I'm used to fighting you. That is stupid, that attack right there, the fact that that hits behind him. Close. But yeah, that's cool. I like this dagger style. Like I said, I picked the Blood Knight before, and he's like a sort of axe dude with the rally mechanic. Don't think I can die, actually. Not sure burning me alive is a kindness. Oh, okay. And we got some shards. Here's our Estus, essentially. You press R1 to heal, and I like it. I like that it auto-equips it. You know, it's not like in Dark Souls where they give you the Estus flask. You're like, oh, gotta search through my inventory and equip that. As if there are ever people who don't automatically equip their Estus flask. Unless they're doing like a no-heal run, which... good luck! Yeah. Suck it. Alright, this is the only thing that kind of sucks for me, combat-wise. is that's the kick, that's the shield breaking kick, and it sucks. Suck it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, well, it was pretty good that time, but... Dude, these daggers are awesome. I gotta say. I'm enjoying them pretty well. Hell yeah. If there is, like, one problem with combat that I can see, it's like sometimes you'll do this flurry of attacks on an enemy, and you'll move, like, through and past them, so your last hit won't hit them. But so far that hasn't happened to me. Hashtag, ooh, secret. Zealot's Cape. Ooh, that's Vitality +4. Look at that. Equip that. Now my health's getting up there. And a Wooden Targe. Is that what I'm already equipped? It is. Only requires 2 strength, which is why it's good for an assassin. We're going to be focusing on... One of my favorite things is the jumping attack, because it's so fluid. Like, it's really solid, and I enjoy it a lot. And there's more vitality for me. So even if you start as a class that has nothing, you just equip, like, the armor it gives you. And you've got a ton of it. But yeah, I haven't played a ton of the games that this is, you know, most evocative of. Whoopsies. Like, you know, as far as, like, super old games go. But I still appreciate this, and I like it, and it's got a sort of modern kind of feel to it, and it feels good. It feels good to play once you get the hang of it. I emphasize once you get the hang of it, because, like, especially fighting that big dude for the first time, and the fact that he, like, swings his sword and it somehow hits behind him can be pretty annoying, but... Yeah, let's increase our endurance, because as long as our equipment is good, our vitality seems to be fine. Oh yeah, you can augment your feathers. This is a cool thing. You can choose to do more damage as a trade-off for having less heals. So I could do 110% damage if I got rid of one of my heals. Which I don't want to do, because I like my heals. I need them. They keep me alive. And then this is going to introduce another mechanic that sort of sets this game apart from games like it, which is energy and ability cooldowns. Well, that sucked. No, bitch. Ah, okay. You need enough energy. You can see the purple meter but underneath stamina. Alright, get ready. So yeah, that was apparently a strong attack, although you could have fooled me, because I didn't see his health go down very much. And apparently my energy attack is the only thing that can break this dude's purple shield. How are you not dead yet? There you go. But yeah, if you know me playing games like this, you know I'm a big mobility fan. I'll do the dex builds, I'll do the shieldless runs, because I prefer dodging to blocking. And you know what screws you sometimes? Especially if you don't know the game that well? But it's worth getting good at. Getting like 40, can we level up like one more time here? Yes. Endurance. Haste is very important. Okay, let me look at how that goes up. So it goes from 3% to 4% regeneration. That's not that useful. It's really not at all. Whereas the endurance goes from 100 to 102. Well, that's pretty standard. What if I go finesse? Goes from 36% to 40%. Let's do some finesse. Let's get real good damage going. I'm not running into any endurance problems yet. So there's no need to sort of account for things that are not quite a problem. Go ahead, come here. Oh yeah, that's good. Your next dagger roll attack deals triple damage. Look at that. That's the other thing of that ability. If I kill someone with my flurry attack, it increases my dagger damage. Ow! Alright. It's just a backstep if you're pressing circle. You gotta hold a direction to make it roll. Yeah, you can't roll past enemies. Eat it. Ah, that's good. Combat feels good. Oh. I thought I rolled into you, but I guess not. So let's keep going. No! Did you poison me? It doesn't seem like it. Seems like you got real close, but not close enough. Ow. Get. Okay, we're having some problems. Not dying right now. Gotta say, our Estus doesn't heal very much. So you have cool parts, and then you have this, which is just a really contrived scenario, as if a dragon is just going to keep coming from the same direction at completely perfect intervals, and really wants to just coat this whole staircase in fire for some reason. Ugh. The issue with those shield guys is when their shield is up, you can't roll past them. But you can roll past other people, so it throws me. Also, you can totally, like, jump up and grab items. But I guess not in this situation. I will take that reinforced helm. Thank you. So you can see that my energy bar under the stamina is going down ever presently. Dude, that's so bullshit. Alright, this dude's a little special. I need to not be standing where the skulls are. That's fine. Nope. You will not get me. I'm too good at fighting you specifically. Done this many a time. Alright, got a Covenant Shield. Requires 8 strength to use. So we're not using it. Okay, 166 souls. Reclaim. I haven't died anywhere. Sacrifice to reclaim lost plumes. I haven't... Okay, so that's... If you lose plumes, which is basically the equivalent of, like, losing your souls when you die, except, like, if you don't recover them, then you lose the feather, like, entirely. So then you'd have to reclaim it with shards. Which I can see that being annoying, but that's the case. Oh, yeah, just Go from 40 to 48%. That's such a big leap. So let's keep it going. I want to be strong AF. And that's a feather upgrade. And now that we got that, I'm going to augment my feather. So that I'm still holding 3 plumes, but now we have another 10% damage increase. That seems pretty good to me. Oh, yeah. And then you just drop down like this. Oh, and I can kill them in 1 hit now. So that has definitely made a difference. And then we got crystal bombs, which are like fire bombs. I should equip those. Then you can press the left and right directional buttons to switch between stuff, which is very helpful. You know, the more I play this, the more I'm used to it, the more I'm like, I can see myself finishing this thing, or at least trying to.
This one won't do either.
What happened to them?
An explanation for another time. Seems we have straggler. Tend to Hermione. Trust you won't disappoint. For your sake.
You're a survivor, are you not? It is not too late. Return from whence you came.
There is no one left to return to.
Not the only orphan of war, but perhaps you'll be the last. Know that I do this to put an end to tragedies like yours. And if your sacrifice is necessary to my mission, then so be it.
Alright, you just stand right there. While I do, like, literally half your health with 1 bomb. I was a big fan of that. Oh, you're just gonna keep doing this now? Okie dokie. Absolutely not, sir. Alright, well, you got me with that one. She killed me the first time I faced her. Then I got the hang of it. And also, I just threw 2 bombs at her last time. And she died, like, instantly. That's good. Alright, so this is our talent screen. As you get talent points from... It appears every time you beat a boss. Even though this isn't a boss, technically. Or every time you do some kind of, like, significant encounter. You get a talent point, you can put it... Well, to starters, you have to put it in here. Dodging attacks give you soul energy, which is super good as an assassin to get your abilities up. And then, are these the same? Yeah, these are the same per class. So these are all the same talents that were available to me before, with the exception of this first one. Which is class-specific. So that's cool. Then we activate this one. This is the 3rd one. Then we're going to go back and travel through it with our horse, and that'll be the thing. Alright, I want to record a bunch of these in a row, but I'm going to upload the first one first. And make sure there's no problems with it. Hold on. Excuse me. If you see this type of chest, this chest only opens if you have not used a feather this life, or this resting period. So, like, if I had to heal during that fight and then I tried to come up here and open this chest, they wouldn't let me. I would have to go back, rest, and then get here without healing, and then they would let me do it. Alright, Mark's Nora sucks. Rolling costs 20% more stamina, but arrows deal 20% more. I don't know. Are auras permanent? I'm not sure. They actually appear to be, because there's a slot for them. So this one's permanent, but this one says that it is destroyed if you're killed. Increased vitality by 15. That's ridiculous. This seems like something very much worth saving for when you really need it. So I don't want to equip it right now. And then a Quicken Plume is basically a spell that is like a plume, but it restores 170 health. Whereas this restores 120. Oh, really? 1.5 second cast time. Okay, so this is just like a better version of that, but it's a single-use thing. Gotcha. We're all learning here. Even though I knew that already. But I'm, like, relaying the information to you. Okay, we could go back down there. The issue with that is that if I recall correctly, there was a way to go the other way that I didn't go. So I kind of want to, like, get back there. Let's see, okay, so, like, I'm going to use one of my crow plumes. Well, don't equip it, I just trying to use one. Fine. There you go. Yeah, this way. Because the hell's going on here? Isn't this a chest? Oh! Please don't, like, come alive. Oh, come on, it's almost dead. Yes! What the hell is this? What happened? I got Aura of Blood. Combo finishers heal for 5% when above 70% health. A vampiric sprite siphons the blood spilled and shares a portion of its restorative properties. Equip that. There's no downside. Cool. So that chest was like a DPS test. And then this... Tome on the Owl King. The Owl King, royal only in name, has no subjects of its own to speak of, but the hearts of men are just as easily provoked by titles. Gained a boss journal. One immortal tome. Deal 5% more damage against the boss. Ooh, that's a cool mechanic. That if you get these hidden things, it gives you an advantage on that area's boss. That's pretty sexy, I gotta say. If I just fall into the fire, yeah, I assume it wouldn't do that much damage. Okay, let's get on our horse. Our high horse. And act like we're better than people. Because we are. The description for the game said that okay, yeah, so I'm not gonna attack you this time because I attacked you before, not knowing you were just an NPC, and you died.
Welcome, friend. Come, take a look at Fink's wares. You're sure to be pleased.
I doubt that. I bet you have shit. Let's see. A broken arrow, completely useless. Awesome. Pebbles. Fink swears these stones are imbued with legendary power, but it looks like rubble scattered all across all of them. Corpse shield. Poison builds up while the shield is out. A decaying torso strapped to several planks of wood. Looks like the body was stabbed with a small knife. Fink guarantees that it can be used as a shield. I highly doubt that. Excuse me, this helmet actually looks awesome. Oh, but you lose 10 health per second when below 75% health? A malicious visage conceals the wearer's face, but within the confines of the helmet, thorns threaten to draw blood with every false move. Words are inscribed on the back. Suffer for enough, so the world might be free. Such a place has never been mentioned in our histories or maps. Is this merely the work of a madman? Well, here's the deal. If you're super good, and you don't take damage, this helmet would just allow you to do way more damage while still not taking any damage. Oh, okay. You decide to attack me just because I don't want to buy anything from you. Interesting. There's no fall damage, by the way. That's awesome. I love that fact so much. I don't think this game would work if there was fall damage. So let's keep on going. Get back on a horse and ride. Because we're wanted, dead or alive. Oh, yeah. Ah, it feels good to do that. Up here, we need a Crest of Gaia to open that door. And this will be an example of a bell that calls your horse. I don't know what those little things are, but I tried to attack one once, and it just disappeared. It didn't even, like, look like it died at all. I don't think we really need to level up. I kind of need more endurance. Like, it is a bit of a problem. At least not yet, but okay. Endurance +1, there you go. I'm sure that's gonna be a monumental help to me. Okay, it's boss time. The boss is right over here. I beat him first try last time, so he shouldn't be that hard this time either. And we're gonna deal 5% more damage. Go away. I used a crow plume by accident? See, that's why I didn't want to equip it. God, that's annoying. Yeah, let's try the skin. Dude's tracking is a bit off sometimes. Ooh, you got staggered, son! But as you can see, combat is quite fun in situations like this. Oh dear. And like, I already know all your attacks, so... Oh boy. So I'm doing even better than before. Okay. This wasn't supposed to be like a spoke too soon kind of thing. Look at you, you're almost dead. There we go. Immortal defeated. 208 shards for that. And I got myself a talent point, let's spend it. None of these talents really seem that good. Or at least the ones that are good are at the very back end. So these are the three we can choose from. Gain a 20% damage boost for 10 seconds after regaining a lost phoenix feather, so that's just if you die. And then get your souls back, and then you get a 10-second damage boost. That's not good at all. Maybe it's a little helpful for bosses you keep dying to, but... I don't know, man. Or we don't block, so that's pointless. Using a phoenix feather also gives you 15 soul energy. I guess that could be okay. What's the one after this? Do not lose soul energy while standing still. That could be really good. You know what's weird is that, like, I can't press the left directional button from here. I have to go like that to get there. And I can't, if I press right, it skips that one. And if I press up, it does nothing. So this is just, this weird little roundabout ways to get to these things. I will take Inspired Soul so that I can then take this one up here. So my energy doesn't deplete. And then, yeah, I'm saving up my shards now, because we're about to come upon our first little hub world village where we can buy stuff. And I don't know how to get up here, but I sure wish I did. Yeah, I can't ride my own arrow. You know, apparently there were 2 more of those journals that could increase my damage against the boss. I wonder where they were. New ability, Frostbite. If that freezes enemies, I mean, that's what you want. So let's do it. And here we are. Our own little version of Majula, of Firelink Shrine, whatever you want to call it. Let's rest here. I'm going to end the episode here. That's going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, subscribe, whatnot. Keep watching. It's going to be good. It gets hard. It's, you know, it's already kind of hard when you first start, but it gets very hard. So yeah, I'm impressed with the quality so far. Didn't expect much out of this game based on just like the concept and who was publishing it, but it's pretty good. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.